Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really all I wanted to do. That's all I tried to do back then. I mean, sure, there was part of me that was just wanting to hold on to the chance of friendship in the long term. There was another part of me that didn't want to let go at all, that didn't want to leave all of that misunderstanding just sitting there. All of that, all those internalized assumptions and otherwise. Because the dork doesn't have to like me. I never wanted that to be anything they felt forced to do. So I don't care if others misunderstand. But I absolutely hate that they misunderstood. I absolutely hate that I wasn't believed. Even though I tried my best to use my words in the middle of being emotionally overwhelmed. I suck at phrasing things. I suck at finding my own voice, even though I've worked so hard at it. But for some reason I wanted to try. And regardless of if it's been in moments of weakness or in moments of strength, it's still true. I got so attached to the dork and they made me feel like I wanted to try rather than just sit by and wait and give up. The entire time I was trying to bargain with myself as I faced my limitations and capabilities. I done goofed? Okay. There's all that. So they're probably not going to get attached to me in that regard. I couldn't wait longer than a day, or they're getting more stressed out. Well, shit. Guess I'm just that awkward friend. And in the end, at that last moment, I just was bargaining with myself to go, I'm fine if they hate me in the moment. I don't want to lose the chance of being their friend. Not completely and utterly. And so all of my confused, mixed feelings came out at once. Honest, awkward. Those mixed feelings haven't gotten away. They've just calmed down, I guess, from a lack of interaction. Don't know. And my feelings only got mixed because I failed to trust them. Though I will be fair, it's not like they had earned the trust I had in them before. They stumbled upon that and weren't even aware of how much I trusted them, let alone how much I cared about them. Oh, they're probably still unaware of how much they mean to me even now. Even if I can't go anywhere near them, even if I can't be a part of their life, they still matter to me more than practically most of the people I've met in my life. It's not like they'll ever want to hear that, because they hate themselves in some regard. Or is that me just projecting? What if it's a bit of both? Even if they hate themselves, I still like them. I just know I can't live my life around them because that would suffocate them. They don't deserve suffocation. They don't deserve feeling trapped. They deserve to feel free. Damn it. The tense dork always deserved to feel free. To have the freedom to make mistakes, to be a mess, and learn from those mistakes without feeling like there's something to be ashamed of. Sure, maybe they're not the most mature person. Maybe they're not X, Y, and Z of my expectations. I'm gonna be real. Even after I brought my expectations to bear in an effort to break the attachment still persisted. I can see a whole lot of their flaws. And both because of and in spite of those flaws, I still like them. I don't know if they're the same person I used to know. Sounds like it from what little info I've heard from like the rumor circle and everything, but that's the most information I've ever gotten. I usually try to avoid that info. Because if they don't have the strength to make the choice to include me in their life, then it doesn't matter how much I care about them. They won't have the strength to confront me rudely. They won't have the strength to keep me from hurting them. And I want them to have that strength so that way I can trust them. Damn it. I don't hurt people intentionally. I hurt them because I'm a fucking greedy dumbass who tries to have her cake and eat it too. Maybe bite it all over and make sure it's marked. Whatever. It's not like any bite mark is gonna let someone else know that they're mine. Because there's no meaning to that if they don't want it. There's no meaning to that kind of interaction if it's not welcomed. And so I just try to be professional. Try to cut those feelings off, suppress them, keep them out of the picture. Make sure I treat them as a person, first and foremost, even in the midst of all my struggles. Probably that sense of professionalism is probably the only reason why I got as far as I did. It's probably the only reason why I even put in all those efforts to try and mitigate the impact or rein in my moments of weakness. Back then, those moments of weakness were acting for mischief, being so focused on it because I knew I was half decent at holding that mental space and visualizing it for more than just myself. But that was an insecure method of trying to find some security. It made them hella uncomfortable, let alone gave them the idea that that's all that I want, when no. All I want is for them to be happy and to not get stuck. To not get stuck and left blind to the faults and flaws of others around them. Because if they can't recognize others' faults and flaws, and how are they supposed to defend themselves when those faults and flaws get aggravated into action? I'll never stop caring about them. I've got my own shit to work through and tackle long before I ever get to see them again. If they reach out within the 10-year window, then I'll know I matter to them. That's more than just a... If they don't, then okay. I'm still going back in there and checking in on my friend, even if they knock me over the head with a frying pan or something. But that 10-year time gap is necessary to prove my sincerity, to be able to show that I do have the consistency of self-restraint, even in my moments of weakness. It's driving me crazy, it's making me frustrated, and I'm having to deal with other things in order to relieve pressure off the pile. Because if I can't resolve one problem, then I've got to resolve other problems to reduce the pressure. And my other problems are taking agency in my own life, making sure I have a stable future and income, making sure I don't disconnect from my friends, and making sure I actually become the kind of creative and expressive person I want to be. If I want to avoid those other problems, I need to let go of the dork. If I don't want to let go of the dork, then I need to deal with those other problems. Caught between a rock and a hard place, and we'll see which one gets broken through or escaped from in the end. Because I'm tired of hesitating. And I've grown tired of it more than once throughout all this time so far. Moving on would be revenge. And I'll make that my revenge if need be. Not out of hatred, but out of respect. If they expect me to just sit here, whine, and complain for centuries and never do a damn thing, and I'm sorry to say, Han, but I'm going to disappoint you. Fuck off with that.